that was
Oh, he wants to
check it.
check that. I don't know why
Try.
the bank has not sent it to you. I was like, so they
Check.
don't check it.
So that you can sit down.
No.
Come on, shake.
Are we good? Yeah. Look, I'm trying to. Okay, so that you can
see. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think the mic will get there.
So that we will all be in the same
In
frame.
the same frame. Oh,
Because
good.
I think we're like. No, the only thing now is.
This is Blast 98.3 FM. Coast to coast and worldwide.
We are currently live. And the recording is up and running. Okay, let me see if I can go on TikTok. I'm trying to boost my TikTok. TikTok wants to show me shaggy. I must chop that creator money. Yeah. And we are finally back this morning with the one and only, the money man himself, the number one man in terms of digital marketing right here in the city of Ibadan and beyond, the person of Apostle.
Are you aware?
I don't understand that
Are you aware of your?
I don't understand that part.
You don't understand. You're not aware of the apostle part.
I haven't been ordained as an apostle.
Oh.
Maybe an apostle of the business world.
The
Okay.
business world,
I think that
yes,
makes
yes,
sense.
that makes
Definitely.
sense. Apostle of the business world, makes sense. You're welcome to Business Monday with Islamia and Daniel this morning, and we're live again today, Monday, the 12th of January 2026, to give you exciting update and have a very interesting conversation about the digital marketing world. If you're joining us for the very first time, every Monday between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, we have a conversation around business and money, and business
And
at
money.
large, and money again.
Because business is money. And
Business is money.
And money is business.
And money is business. Ambassador Dr. Adishola Adeyemi is joining us again this beautiful Monday morning. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
Yes.
It's another week. I think this January doesn't seem like every other January that we've experienced. It looks like everything is moving faster.
So there's like a lot of things going on at the same time. For example, Afrima was yesterday. I imagine that nobody believed that you start the year with an award show.
I see.
AFCON is currently going. AFCON started off in December into the year. When AFCON is over, people are going to focus on the rest of the EPL. So just even in business world, businesses just look like hit the ground running.
Hit the
Nobody.
ground on you.
So
They will feel like there was no break.
No break.
That people were
Exactly.
able to like come back faster.
So
and just
it's
continue.
I think the transition between 2025 and 2026 was so smooth that people are like starting January like almost where they left off December. So I think I mean different from every other year where you see a lot of people trying to take a break, take it slowly. Oh, it's a new year, you feel that, but it's really like everybody's.
I think the
trying
momentum picked up almost immediately because the year started. People started the 30-day challenge.
Yeah,
talking to my camera.
Yeah, talking to my camera.
There's
There's also the visibility. There's another one for business owners where it's about visibility, something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the trend, but it's also on TikTok too, where business owners are coming to talk about the art of the business on screen too for 30 days. So it's also very interesting to see that nobody's trying to like lay back.
Yes.
Everybody's like,
what?
and I think people see the possibilities of how much can be made
Definitely.
and what it can do for you.
Definitely.
Yeah, so people are chomping in on it as much as possible. So if you are a business owner and you're sleeping or you're lagging behind,
Better wake up.
it's not too late to join the train.
Definitely.
It's not too late to join the train.
Yeah.
We have, over the past, since the beginning of the year, have been talking about digital marketing. And, we've also been speaking about the program, which is starting up next week, 19th.
Yeah.
The 3-month program. The boot camp still holds on Saturday, 17th. This Saturday.
Yes.
So the free boot camp, actually, where you can learn about, know what you're going to be getting into in terms of Facebook ads, Google ads, and all the likes. And, it just dawned on me. I remember the situation that played out in my early days of understanding the digital world. I remember when Facebook Marketplace just came on board, and my friends in Abeokuta then, Aribami and Blogger, they were trying to like get a lot of people who had shops to set up Facebook Market shop for their businesses. And it was a struggle where we're finding it hard to convince people about why this is something that they should tap into. It was in the early days of Facebook Market where it was new to people,
Yeah.
right? And they were trying to like convince them, oh, you need to set up a Facebook account for your business. You see, I want to take my business and run away. There were so many funny reactions from business owners. What do you mean that I will send goods to somebody and then do not do?
How will I be sure that they pay me?
That conversation was very tricky at the very beginning, and it brought some sort of like reality check. So today, is digital marketing overrated? Or are people just doing it wrong?
Good question. So I think personally, digital marketing is not overrated.
Yeah.
But I think what is happening is that digital marketing is misunderstood.
Okay.
It's highly misunderstood.
Okay.
You see, digital marketing works, but first thing is that it's not magic.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And you know the way we are. We are a type of people that are we are all glitz and glamour, right? People see stories online.
Yeah.
I made 1 billion.
Yeah.
This that, and people usually can easily think that results can happen overnight, and that's not how it works, right? So, what I feel is overrated is the expectation.
The expectation.
The expectation is overrated, not the strategy. Ideally, if the strategy was to be overrated, then you understand that, okay, people need to pay more attention to the strategy. Strategy is not overrated or talked about as much as expectations. So people exaggerate their expectations, they overrate their expectations and say, oh, I expect to get this amount and all that. But that's not exactly how it works, right? Digital marketing would only amplify what you already have. I always tell people that, you see, there's no magic that you can do that ads will bring to you. It's basically about what marketing can do for you is to expand or to amplify what you're already doing. So if you have loopholes already in your business, marketing is going to make everybody see the loophole in your business. If you don't have structure, if you don't have proper customer, you don't have proper customer relationship. When you start to market, people can see that you're not good with customer relationship. Do you understand? So marketing would expose existing loopholes that you have. So that's why it's almost like an amplifier. Marketing is an amplifier. It amplifies what you already have, the position you are already as a business. So a good product will get you more sales, but you see, a bad offer will expose you faster. So you don't have great offers. You don't know how to bundle your product. You don't know how to package your product. By the time you use marketing, people start talking about how bad your packaging is. That's what marketing can do for you. So it's not, you see, a lot of businesses are focused on, oh, I want to grow. Can you undo certain things when that growth comes? You start seeing those loopholes come out because you're not well prepared for that growth. You're not well prepared for it. So I feel like digital marketing is not a miracle worker, it's a megaphone. And what megaphones do? When you speak, it amplifies. Right.
So for a lot of business owners who are not seeing results, right? Before we even get to the business owners who are not seeing results, there are still people who are not convinced who their educational, the quality of education they have about what digital marketing is. They do not. They're like, oh, that is not for me. Not for me. So for a business owner in 2026 who is saying digital marketing is not for them, and you need to make them see reasons as to why digital marketing is for them, what are some things you want to say to them?
I mean, you see, I think the truth is that the world is going. The internet is global right now. And there's a lot to achieve right now on the internet. There's a lot you can do. I've seen people sleep as poor people and they wake up on the internet as rich, mega rich people. We've seen a lot of these people. We know some of them. We've seen some of them content creators. Some of them influencers. When did influencing become a work? Do you understand? It's the internet. It's the power of the internet. The last, I think I probably heard, I have a particular client who used one of these influencers for a promo. The influencer did 2 videos. Guess how much she paid the influencer? Close to about 7 million naira.
2 videos.
Yes. So, you see these guys are able to do something. It's because of the internet. And I think a lot of businesses need to wake up to the reality that there's a lot that can change. You see, what traditional marketing might not give you within a year, digital marketing can give you within a year. I'm telling you, because you see, you can share flyer. You might not get to a certain level of growth, but try just 3 months of actively doing Facebook ads, or 3 months of actively doing content creation. Your life can change for it. This particular girl, she looks so much like Islamia, and I can't remember her name now. This girl that Folagadi gave.
Yes.
The phone.
Yes.
You guys look alike, by the way. So, I mean, look at her as an example. Content creation, she's been doing it. Maybe she devoted maybe a year or a few months to actively showing up with content creation, and then boom, it happens for her. And there are a lot of like that. Same thing with Salem. I knew when Salem started on Instagram, right? And when he was doing all those his black and white videos and all that, I knew when he started, right? And just a period of consistency, and then boom, it happens. So what I'm saying essentially is that as a business, there is a lot that you stand to gain when you can step into that internet, that world. When you can step into it, put the right structure, you can actually get a lot of results. You can actually get a lot of, and you'll be shocked at how fast that result can come. Once you have the right structure, once you have the right things in place, there's a lot of people, and people say that. I mean, and I usually will tell somebody, I say, see, sometimes a lot of the money we put into some other types of marketing, if you can devote it to digital marketing, you see a lot better results.
Why are people struggling with digitalization? It's still a conversation. I think we're having this conversation somehow last week, and I was talking about how we're failing to digitalize our systems. Businesses here in Nigeria. When I traveled the last time to East Africa, and I realized that a lot of the systems have been digitalized, even for business transactions, even to even like generating receipts for businesses. Why is it that the Nigerian ecosystem, especially in the downstream of entrepreneurs, the everyday entrepreneurs, have struggled with digitalizing their systems?
Well, I still think it's down to a lot of misconception. I think it's down to a lot of people not understanding exactly how digital marketing could change things for them. Some people don't trust to leave things in the hand of AI or algorithms and all that, and also because of sometimes the inconsistency with some of these platforms as well. Because it's something you don't have a lot of control over. And the what do you call it now? The terrain can change quickly. So people are not, because of those uncertainties, people feel drawn back a bit and say, okay, I'd rather prefer putting a billboard where every day I'm passing and see my billboard did there than
something that you
I run Facebook adverts and then Facebook takes down my account and then I have to be begging some AI, some bots and give me back my account. Sometimes, I mean, do you know how much some people charge to get back accounts? I mean, recently I think about $5,000 if you lose an account and you want to get it fast track getting the account back, about $5,000. So some people look at that, I'm like, I can't pay that amount just to get back my account. So because of these issues, right? It could make a lot of people have cold feet with, should I trust the entirety of my system with something like this? But again, I think the advantages are more than the disadvantages. Honestly, the advantages are more if you know how to spread your tentacles well across these platforms. You would definitely find one that pays you in the long run. Actually, you find one. There are people that are doing well on Facebook. I mean, for example, I'm not focused on Facebook as much as Instagram. There are people that TikTok is their thing, right? They are growing daily on TikTok, and I'm not, and that if that's your own, as much as possible as a business, give yourself options this year, in the sense of, okay, let's go on Facebook, let's go on Instagram. Oh, I hear people are on LinkedIn. Let's try that. Oh, I hear that Snapchat. Matter of fact, I don't have a Snapchat account, but I hear a lot of people talk about Snapchat blowing up, right? With Snapchat ads and all that, and I'm like,
marketplace
great,
on its own,
right? So yeah, spread as much as you can and try all these platforms. There are a lot of businesses that and you know, understanding your niche is going to help you a whole lot. There are some niches that email marketing is what they need. You need to have that type of system, and if you don't, you might struggle a bit. So what if you know that you are in that type of niche, then why not try email marketing? You feel like, oh, Nigerians don't read email. Sorry, it depends on the industry that we're talking about. There are certain industries that you can't do anything without. For example, if you're in the education industry, you need to use email marketing. You need to generate leads. If you are a service provider, you need to generate leads. You are a plumber, electrician, anything, and you're on the internet, you need to generate leads. You need to generate leads of people who need your service, right? So, and if you're into professional services, like maybe you do copywriting, you do voiceovers, you do anything professional service, then you need to use email marketing. You need to generate leads. There's no way you will get somebody who wants to use your service if they are not seeing you online. So a lot of businesses also need to prioritize visibility. I need to be seen, right? And if you keep the focus or the only thing you want to as, oh, I just want to sell, you might struggle with digital marketing. If sales is the only thing that is compelling you to do digital marketing, you might struggle. But if value is what you're looking after, you're like, okay, I want people to see my business as a valuable business. I want people to see my business as a business that they can trust. Because in digital marketing, compounding trust is most important.
Compounding trust.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's what is going to give you results. So you keep compounding trust. With your content, you compound trust. With your ads or your marketing, you compound trust. So when people, and you see, in marketing, there's something called the 7 touch points. Now, what is 7 touch points? It means that everyone who is going to buy from you should or must have seen you at least 7 times before they make that decision to buy. Yes. So these touch points, you need to build these touch points from different ways or in different ways, right? Billboards, they see your billboard, it's a touch point. They go into a restroom a restaurant and they see your flyer, it's a touch point. They go on Facebook and they see your advert, it's a touch point. So I need to build at least 7 of those touch points. An influencer is talking about your business touch points. So if you can build all these touch points, you making sales is not going to be a problem. So the problem is that a lot of us are not building our touch points as we ought to. We're not doing what we need to do in terms of building touch points. And when you're building these touch points, it's not about spending so much. No, it's about looking out for where the traffic is and putting yourself where the traffic is. Yes. You see now that you see a lot of complexes now, all these complexes that they are building now. You see now that a certain business is interested in putting they will put a small kiosk there. You see filling stations now, they put a small kiosk there. That idea is that when you find a place where there's a lot of traffic, you want to find a way to put yourself in that traffic.
Ooh.
So the question is, as a business, I need to start thinking, where are people going a whole lot? If people are going to the cinema, then I need to find a way to show up in the cinema before people watch movies. So that could be, do I need to pay ads at the cinema? Do I need to do some leg walk and share flyers in the cinema? Do I need to? So what you should be thinking as a business is, where is the traffic? How can I insert myself where the traffic is?
There's this couple creator that is married now to this creator that makes videos. The husband and the wife.
Is it Ife?
Yeah, Ife. She's talking about how she got her business to partner with Ivano, and it was incredible how she said, like, oh, this small space.
Yes.
What can I get?
It's small, but right now what she's doing now is that every Ivano's outlet, they have a store.
They have a store inside of it.
Because that's the thing. People will say that the business, that business you are doing is there's no people are not buying it again. It's not true. You only need to find traffic and put yourself in
where the traffic is. So you were told, I think you're already starting to tell us what I want to ask now, which is about like the the kind of structures you have to build to make sure that it's effective.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're saying digital marketing, people are like, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, it will help you along the line. It's going to help you. So let me invest my money in it. So some people will feel like, what if I have a budget for it, and then it ends up being something that doesn't work out, because I mean, you have a budget for different things, and maybe that's another thing that you are deciding that 2026 I'm going to be setting aside some money to invest in digital marketing. So how do you ensure that your budget does not end up being wasted and then you get results? Like, are there some right ways, like some structures that you have to put in place to make sure that this if I do this, then I do this next, then it's not just any other person or every other person that tries to use digital marketing to scale through? How do I do it differently?
Okay, good. Now, the first thing is, you see, as a business, start by learning the basics. Learn the basics. Now, when I say learn the basics, even if you are going to end up outsourcing, I always tell people, learn the basics. Understand everything about what I need to do, which is why our training, we are encouraging business owners to even come and learn digital marketing. Nobody's saying that you have to be a digital marketer or practice digital marketing, but we're only saying that learn the basics, understand how it works, such that you are able to implement in your own business, you are able to implement for whatever it is that you intend to do. So learn the basics. Now, once you have learned the basics, understand your audience deeply. You see, the biggest problem that any business owner can have is that they don't understand their audience. You understand what you want, but you don't understand what your audience wants. So as a business, you know, I want sales, I want this amount, I want to make this amount, I want to sell this amount of products, but what does your audience want? Because the moment you are able to fulfill what your audience wants, they will buy from you. So understanding your audience, understand your market, go and do it. Not everybody does a market research before they start a business. People just feel, what is making money right now? Which business?
Everybody's opening restaurants.
And you know what is getting me pissed off the most is that it is caused by these rich husbands. You have money, what can my wife do? Tell me what you can do, babe. I'll give you the money. No market research. You don't do anything about researching the market. Do you? Is there a particular gap that you are coming that business is coming in to fill? So I'm not just doing business because I have money. There's little to what money can do, because in this city, a lot of businesses start on the basis of money, and then months after they fold up.
Yeah, they fold.
I don't want to mention names, but we've seen them happen.
We see them.
You just feel like, it's restaurant business that is in vogue now. It's like we like food. Everybody's
you have to bring your value.
But we still know where we want to go to when we want to eat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We know where we will go to when we want to eat. So understand what gap you're able to fill. And that's why you see a certain number 7 business will still keep winning the market. Why won't they win the market? They left Ibadan, went to Lagos, and now they're still winning the market in Lagos. Because there is a gap that they intend to fill. And they know it from their market research. They know that people need food fast and cheap, but still quality. And they were able to fill that.
I think I was looking at the story of how, Chicken Run, for example, was able to transform from being a high-class restaurant to an everyday people restaurant. This is a restaurant that has this branch in, I think, about 26 states. And I think they have, I can't remember how many outlets they have across West Africa. And I was like, incredible to see when you do market research. But you spoke about market research now, and some people are hearing that for the very first time. What does it mean to carry out market research in terms of, some people have started a business because they felt like, I'm interested in it. They think that they're interested in it. It's like how a lot of young people now young girls are learning how to be nail techs, right? Because they feel like, it's fast moving, it's a big tech girls, But how do you carry out market research, especially when there is resources to run that business?
So there are 4 big questions with market research. Number 1, who is my market? What problem do they have? How are they currently solving that problem? Will they pay for a better solution?
Can you go through it again, please?
Who is my market? Right? What problem do they have? How are they currently solving that problem? Right? Will they pay better will they pay for a better solution? So those 4 questions. you must answer those 4 questions. So the first is, what product or service am I planning to sell? So that's right.
Yeah.
Then who do you think that product is for? Right. For example, I want to sell social media ad services to small business owners, or I want to sell skincare products to So now your research has a direction because you already have what you want to do. Then the next step is to identify your target audience. Right. Maybe we'll just focus on this today. Your next step is to identify your target audience. Right. Now your target audience, you can't research everybody, but you need to define one, the age range of the people that you intend to sell to. How old are they? Right? Because if you make the mistake of selling wigs to older women, you will not get money. You will not make money.
Yeah.
There's a certain age range that what you are selling belongs to. The moment you mix that up, you will struggle with marketing. What business type or profession are they in? Right? Some businesses appeal more to students. Some businesses appeal more to 9-to-5ers. Understand what business type or profession that you would be your target, right? Location is important. Some businesses are currently struggling to sell in Ibadan, whereas their market is in Lagos.
Hey, God, I beg.
So, do you understand? Yeah. So, you're doing everything you can. I want to sell in Lagos. I want to sell in... Whereas people in Ibadan are the ones that actually even need you the most. I've seen people relocate their business all the way from another city to and then things changed. It's not that you change your strategy, it's the same strategy, but it belongs to this set of people.
Yeah, you talked about one of the restaurants, they started off in Ilorin.
Yeah.
When they wanted to scale, they came to
Ibadan.
And when they successfully dominated Ibadan,
went to Lagos.
They went to Lagos.
And it's
They
easier
could have
because...
scaled in Ilorin, and maybe they would have seen the exact results like they are seeing here in Ibadan. Because of the upward and how young is
even churches, this happens to churches.
Yes.
A certain course started in Ilorin but didn't scale in Ilorin, went to Abuja to scale and then back. So that's how it works with life. Or if you are not in the right location, and that's why they always say that it's not about most times it's about finding the right place. If you're not in the right place, you can struggle. If you're not where your growth is supposed to be, you can struggle. Right? So once you know the location, then the income level. So that you will not be selling product that people cannot buy. And then you say they are not coming. I know I had a certain client who she had a spa business in Ibadan, and she struggled so much. And we spoke, and I was like, hey, the honest truth is that you are selling a luxury business in Ibadan, but these people might not be able to afford that price.
Even if they can afford it, I know somebody who owns a spa business, a clinic, a skin clinic here in Ibadan, and they've struggled with people who can afford those services, but because they come to Ibadan, they feel like, why are you charging that much?
Yeah.
For the same quality you would get in Lagos, but you feel like because the business is in Ibadan, it should be cheaper.
So that's the thing. So, and you cannot struggle with the mentality of the city. You can't fight the mentality of the city. If the mentality of a city is that they are not, for example, the mentality of Ibadan is not really luxury like that. So, using that word might not be a catch in Ibadan. So, when you are saying, we sell luxury here, forget that thing. Come down to our level. Because or else you will not sell. Tell us that it is quality and it's affordable. If you use that in Ibadan, you will sell. But you can go to Lagos and you can scream, oh, luxury, or Abuja, you can do luxury. They'll buy it because they hear the word luxury. It's for them only. It's limited. They will. Do you understand? But right here in Ibadan, if you say luxury, we run.
Yeah, because we think of it as
overpriced. We think that's overpriced. But when you start to use affordable, so it is only market research that can let you know these things. So what are the online platforms that you also want to use? Right? We're talking about market research. So what online platform do you want to use to sell? So sometimes Facebook will work for you. Go to Facebook. Sometimes TikTok. There are products you will sell that will not sell on Instagram. But TikTok, it will boom like serious. So go to the platform where you sell. Right? Now, let me just run a small example of what I just mentioned with identifying your target audience. So for example, your target audience could look like small business owners between 25 to 45 years old, Nigerians and also diaspora who are active on Instagram and WhatsApp. So that could be exactly how you would put it there.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the third step, we'll try and rush this, is talk to real people, right? Market research is not only done on Google. It's not only done on online no. Talk to people, right? What are the ways to do this? WhatsApp messages, do phone calls, call your friends, people around you, ask questions, DM people, have physical conversations with people. Oh, will you buy this type of product? If I sell a wig for you at this price, will you buy? If I bring you this type of product, will you buy? Find out, right? So when you can do this, you'll be able to understand, your market a bit better. So what are the open questions that you can ask? First thing is, what is your biggest challenge with skincare? Let's use skincare as an example. So ask these questions, or ask people these questions. What is your biggest challenge with the product you are selling, right? What have you tried before? What didn't work? How much have you spent trying to fix this problem? What would a perfect solution look like for you? Why hasn't this problem been solved for you yet? So if you ask these questions, it will help you understand what you should do, how you should position yourself. That's where you'll be able to understand the gaps. See, go on Twitter. And I said something one day. I said, you see, the Chinese will continue to take over our African market. Why? Because a lot of us, we are going to complain on Twitter. And you see what the Chinese are doing? They will go to Twitter and go and say, okay, this is the problem that Nigerians are having. They'll go and create products. And they will bring it to us, we will buy. Whereas, what we ought to be doing is, listen to what people are complaining. You see, where your money is when you can solve the problems that people are complaining about. So listen, go on platforms where people are complaining, go on Reddit, go on Twitter or X, whatever they call it now. Go on those platforms, look for what people are complaining about. You just quietly be listening to them. What are they complaining about? What are the questions people are asking? There's a platform called Google Trends. Go on Google Trends, find out what is trending now. Go on platforms like look for there are certain platforms that you can search what the questions people are. I think answer the public. Okay. There's a website called Answer the Public. Go to Answer the Public. Go and check what are the questions people are asking in relation to the product you want to sell. That way you will find a gap that you can solve. You see, when I don't believe that the market is saturated. When people say there are a lot of businesses doing this, no. I believe that the problem is that why we say it is saturated is that a lot of them are solving the same problem. You look for another problem that those people that are solving the problem, they have that problem. Do you understand? Did you get what I just said?
People that are solving the problem.
They have a problem.
Yeah.
They have a problem while they are trying to solve that problem that you think they are solving. There's a problem in that problem too. Because sometimes they might be overwhelmed with solving that problem that they also now have problems. That's why digital marketing is a problem solver to people who are solving problems.
Digital marketing is a problem solver.
Yes, that's what I said.
People who are solving problems.
So, as a digital marketer, you are helping businesses have problems with making sales. So you are helping them solve that problem that they have. They want to make sales to solve the problems of their customers. But now, they now have another problem which is making sales. But you can solve it with digital marketing. So that's why we tie everything up. Right?
I want to, because of time, I want you to quickly talk about two things. The boot camp coming up on Saturday and how many slots are available for the free boot camp. And also the 3-month intensive digital marketing training that's starting on Monday the 19th, which outright payment is 200,000 naira for those who outrightly pay and want to be part of that class starting up on the 19th. And who are you wanting to see come around for the digital marketing program?
All right, thank you, Dan. So first, the free boot camp is, we're just trying to give a bit of value, the tip of the iceberg on what to expect from the digital marketing training. So the free boot camp is this Saturday. It's at our office at Iwo Road, Abayomi Street, right? Abayomi Street is quite popular at Iwo Road. Once you get to Iwo Road, Abayomi Street, just behind Slug Building, just the first building to your right. Once you come in on that street at Abayomi, it's at Iwo Road, so you can make your way there on Saturday. But you need to register, and I'm sure the registration process will go over it quickly on how you can register. You're supposed to just send a message to our number. You send a message to our phone number. If I'm correct now, that should be 090-7278-509, right? If I'm correct. I tried to put the number in my head, and I hope I'm correct. But you're going to send a text message to that phone number, 090
Yeah.
7278 509.
Yes.
Right, I'm correct. So just said I am interested. That boot camp is just to expose you to the opportunities of digital marketing, the expectations, what you can make.
Yeah.
We're going to show you why digital marketing is important right now, how you can come in, the different ways you can make money, and all that. So we'll talk about our program as well, also. So, but on Monday, the 19th of January, is the first day of resumption for our digital marketing training. That's a 3-month program for everyone who wants to understand digital marketing and make money from digital marketing. Now, I'm not only after people who want to learn and get the knowledge. I'm after people who really want to make money from it. So you have hunger that, this year has to be different for me in terms of my income. Or maybe you are working a job right now and you're looking to diversify. While I was coming in the car, I heard you talking about transitioning.
Yes.
You're talking about people that want to transition. And I was like, yeah, it's time for people to start to think about options to transition into other career path. So, and digital marketing is one of such, right? So you can transition into digital marketing, right? Whether you're a banker, you work 9 to 5, if you can. And that's why we have during the week classes and we have weekend classes.
Okay.
So if you are a busy person, I cannot attend during the week. We have weekend classes. We have during the week classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays. In fact, we have morning classes and evening classes. So whichever one works with you, or you want weekend classes, whichever one works with you, you can choose any of the classes. And all these classes are also live streamed for those who want to join us virtually. But my focus for Ibadan right now is to get as many people to join us on site, right? So you're going to be learning a lot of things. We're going to be talking Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, copywriting, content creation, SEO. You're going to be learning quite a whole lot. It's digital marketing. You're going to be learning email marketing. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be showing you. And the good thing I like about this is that you can decide and say, okay, now that I know everything, I want to now be a master in email marketing or SEO. I want to focus on this part, right? You can decide to choose what part you want to focus on and eventually build your own thing on. So, and then in terms of payment, we have installments. We know how things are in the country. So we're not saying, give us all this money. No. Right now, if you go to Lagos or go to other places, you will see digital marketing trainings as high as over 400,000 and above, right? And some of these people will take it one-time payment. But what we have done is that we've said, okay, we don't want you to pay once. If you want to pay once, fine. You pay 200,000. If you want to pay twice, you pay 125,000 naira within the first 2 months. That's 250,000 for 2 months payment. If you want to do a 3 months payment, that means you pay monthly 100,000 every month. And I believe right now anybody listening to me can, what you stand to gain. This is something that can change your life within the next 6 months. That's the target. I'm saying to everybody, give me 6 months of your life, 3 months to learn, and the next 3 months for me to hold your hand, and I'll show you the path to making money in 2026.
Great. I think you have said it all this morning, just so that we can call the phone number again. For anyone who wants to register, there's a free boot camp coming up on Saturday, the 17th of this month, which is this Saturday. And then the 3-month program, intensive digital marketing program, is going to be starting on Monday the 19th. So if you want to be part of this first cohort, that means if you miss this cohort, you have to wait till April.
Yes.
For the next cohort. So why don't you start early and start now? So let's call that number again.
The number is 0907 278 509. 0907 278 509. That's the number.
And you can go and find them on Instagram at BizLift, BIZLIFT on Instagram, at BizLift. Honestly, they have a blue tick in front of their name, and you can send them a DM or walk straight into their building, which is in Iwo number 1 at Biomi Street, behind Slot Building, Iwo Road, Ibadan. Once again, sir, thank you for being part of the conversation this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Live from the Kitchen Center stage.
How do you even know how you
This
fly?
is Blast FM.
You don't. You have no idea.
Broadcasting
I
live
just the
from